Okay, and we are recording. So, last time on Goblins and Gears. So, you all confronted Wayne, Rex, and the Gear Cultist at Banebrook. It was a very hard-fought battle. But through some lucky rolls and some retconning, and we were able to defeat the cultists and further explore the catacombs. So, but right before they died, Wayne and Rex revealed that there are more of them. It is not the end of them. After that, Fergus needs some notes for Telpa informing them that they had taken care of the cultists, and also they informed them that they are, quote, are stupid. And the gang heads back to the town to rest after a long-ass stakeout operation, and that got them some pretty sweet loot. So, now to party level 4. After much deliberation between Vita, Jonas, and Fergus, they felt it was right and it was safer for a liar to stay in New York to deal with family issues at a later time. Meanwhile, Renewar, you decided to ask Hogarth about his master, where he can find him. Unfortunately, he hasn't seen his master in a long time. He does mention that he can be found in the continent of Sea Sword. He says he can be found somewhere in the north of the village of Druzdos. Other than that, he has no other information. And, Vita, you decide to tell Lyra of your decision. Kind of upset about it, but she understands. May not be able to confront your family, at least not in the current state. Lastly, the gang informs of Gambim, a traveling merchant from Camp Kermis, about his bodyguard's untimely demise. Panicking that he does not have a way to protect himself from dangerous passage back to Kermis, he offers his job to the party to protect him on his way back. The party accepts the job, and now they set their sights on Kermis. However, that doesn't mean they won't run into obstacles and ridges along the way. So we can find out now on the next arc of Goblins and Gears. So, you all awake to a new day, up to Drunken Fist in a tavern. You all head downstairs. You see Hogarth kind of washing glasses, prepping up for the new day. It's around 10 a.m. What would you all like to do?
At this point, let's go ahead and meet up with the merchant. Make sure that he's all ready to go. Actually, I agree. Let's go ahead and go get supplies. I'm sure we're probably going to need rations.
Yeah, and say our farewells to everyone, I'm sure.
Okay.
Right. Let them know.
Alright. So you head out into the town. You see Gambim kind of packing up his stuff and collapsing the tent that comes into him. And notices you and says, So, good morning. I see.
Good morning.
So, are you ready for the trip back to Kermis? I will say it will take around a month or so to travel to the other side of the continent.
Let us go ahead and get some supplies before we head out.
Yes,
and we'll be on our way.
Yes, of course. Just let me know when you are ready to leave.
Are you all good on your supplies?
Oh yes. I just packed the cart and ready to go. Should hold us all. Although it may be a tight squeeze because you'll be sharing room and supplies. If you want, you can find another cart. I'm sure there's some.
We could walk. We could walk. It's not like we're going that fast anyway.
Very important.
Anyway, I go ahead and go down.
Actually, is this a month on a cart or is this a month on foot?
It was a month around on cart. Probably take longer if you do it on foot.
We should probably get a cart. I'm gonna look around for a person who's selling a cart and maybe a horse or two.
Okay.
I bet we could find something at the sheriff.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Cool. Ah, shit! I don't have my dice. Fuck.
God damn it,
cool.
Esteban!
1 second.
That was the one thing you needed.
Well, they're on the other side of my room. Hold up. I'm moving slow. Leave me alone.
I know. King Lazy over here.
Hey, fuck you, man. I've been having back pain all week.
That's fair.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, man. You also own that.
Plus, are you ready for me to roll like this 19 or whatever the fuck I'm gonna roll?
I'm ready for it. Go, just roll it.
Oh wow, I was almost right, but that kind of off too. Total is 10.
Okay. It takes
I was one side away from an 18.
Oof.
Oh.
Well, takes you a bit. But you do see, you actually see the general store manager, just putting out some cart. Looks like he's got some new stock in his general store.
Keep cutting out, Mark.
Hey,
yeah,
real quick.
Move your mic closer.
Oh yeah.
yeah, you sound like you're
Sorry.
pretty far away.
So you do see so you do see actually you see Derek kind of unloading some stuff. Looks like he got some new stocks on the cart. And he's just
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Derek.
hey. Oh hey, well yeah, just in time. I got some new stock coming in.
Excellent. What you
Nice.
got in supplies? You got potions back in supply?
I did get a few healing potions. Yes, I did. Got some
We'll take them. How much?
about 50 gold apiece.
How many?
I got 6.
We should probably go ahead and grab all those.
Yeah, because I got none left. So
Yeah, same.
Okay, now that total will be 300 gold.
How many people are playing right now?
There are 5.
5. Okay. So, does everybody have 60 gold apiece?
I have
Yep.
60 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, then I would say everyone offers up 60 gold.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Well, all right, hold on. He kind of gets back into the cart. And he brings back a case full of healing potions. Like, all right, here you go. Distribute how you want them.
Are they just regular healing potions?
They are just regular ass healing potions.
Okay.
Cool. I would say we'll go ahead and just split one apiece. Also, we're in the market for a cart, maybe a horse or two.
Well, I ain't using it right now. I got a spare one here.
How much?
But let's say around 500 gold.
for the cart or the horse, I should ask.
Probably that's just for the cart. Horse probably 50 gold.
It's not the other way around. That seems a little backwards to your pricing, sir.
I'd say he was putting the cart before the horse.
It's a nice ass cart, I'll have you know. Built it myself.
Is the horse in good shape?
That's what I was gonna say.
Hey, average, I mean,
It's awfully cheap for a horse.
Hold up.
I mean,
I'm gonna look at something real quick.
Do you want to pay more?
I mean, no. I just
Actually, that's actually a pretty good deal right now. So, how much gold does everybody have right now?
I have 440.
I have 831.
Cool. So 550 for the cart and horse. 1 second. Is everybody else under 100 gold?
No, I have 440.
Okay.
I'm 439.
Well, if you
Okay, cool.
If you need
I'd
some-
say we should.
If
Go
you
ahead,
need,
sorry.
Yeah, so Derek kind of pipes up some like, well, if you ever need more healing potions, I also checked with the church. I know, Father Golden Shield carries some healing potions and other healing accessories that may help you.
Nice.
Donate to the church.
But yeah, the current split right now would be 110 gold apiece for the cart and the horse.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So you all pitch in, and it's like, all right, let me go get it out. Let me go get it out of the shed here.
I go ahead and go over to the church as he's pulling it out.
Yeah. All right. So you go into the Church of Athena, and he says,
Father,
you see Father Golden Shield just completing a prayer. Ah, yes, Vita. Good to see you. Good to see you. What can I get you? How can I help you?
healing potions. You have any?
Ah, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I've got. He kind of fumbles around. He kind of heads to the back. I have some antitoxins as well. I got some potions. Here we go. Some just regular healing potions should be around 50 gold apiece. I think that's going price for those nowadays.
Is that all?
I got 3 of them. If you want them.
Okay. I'm just making sure of what that is. That all you have on your inventory?
Let's see. It's got some antitoxin venom. And antitoxin, antivenom. Some anti-petrification potions, just in case of a cockatrice. Just in case of a cockatrice bite. Let's see.
Take. No, go ahead. Continue.
Let's see. He still kind of fumbles around. Oh, yes. I do have a. Let's see. I do have a potion of spider climb. Don't know why I have that there. And a potion of invisibility. Oh, yeah. That was a gift from my late brother.
Well, I won't. Okay, I'll take a healing potion, the anti-petrification potion, and one of the antitoxin potions.
Okay, so that will if I remember correctly, antivenom is about 100 gold. And anti-petrification will say 75. Healing potions 50. So that will run you a total. That will run you a total of, let's see, 75 plus 50 plus 100, 225 gold.
Right.
So, anything else I can get you? Weapons? Well, anything else I can get you?
Let's see. One antitoxin. One anti-venom. Nope, I think that's going to be it.
Okay.
I appreciate your doing business with you.
No problem. Just come. I heard you taking the job with Gambim.
Yes, that is correct. That's why I came here, to stock up on supplies and make sure that everyone is ready to go.
Well, I wish you best of luck on your journey. It's gonna be a hard one. Karma says the journey Karma is not an easy one.
I know. Unfortunately, I'm going over Fortunately, we're going over familiar territory.
Well, that's good to hear. I mean, the savannah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too worried about this. The desert, that's the harder part.
Yeah, then I'd rather take my chances with the desert, to be completely honest with you.
Well,
Anyway, thank you for your business. I will catch you. I will see you. May our paths cross again, I guess.
may Athena guide your way.
And you as well. And I go ahead and go out of the church building.
Okay. All right. So during that time, Derek pulls out the cart and horses. He's got like, alrighty then. Here's your cart. But she's seen her fair share of play, but she's still reliable.
Do you have what's your stock like in terms of rations
Rations? I got about a month's worth.
for a single person?
Kind of for about around 10 people or so.
Oh, well, we only need a month's worth for 6. I'm counting the piece of bread.
Okay, sure.
Wait, do you think we need to also include Gambin with this, or is he gonna buy his own stuff?
You would assume that Gambin has his own. He prepared rations for the trip back and forth to. He probably
shouldn't-
took care of it already.
He's got spare rations considering his bodyguard isn't around anymore. He's got extras.
Yeah.
Sure. So how much for? Let's see. Wait. So real quick, just to double check. He has his own rations.
Yes,
We
he
would
does
still need
have
to buy
his
our
own
own, right?
Yes, he does
Cool.
has his own rations.
So for 6 people, how much is it gonna cost?
Say around 50 gold.
All right, I'll go ahead and pay for all of that one.
All right, so do
It's
that.
a bit higher. Can we get like about a month and a week's worth? Like
That
about
would raise
5 weeks worth of 5 weeks worth of food?
5 weeks worth of rations. I'll drive you up to 75.
There you go. That's better. Just in case
Alright.
we run into complications on the way. It's better to have more rations.
Very true. Very true. Let's see. I'm gonna probably go ahead and get rid of some stuff
Any of
too.
y'all, the stealthy type?
I'm probably the closest we got.
Well, you're gonna love this. Kind of pulls out. I actually just got this from the little traveling merchant there. Kind of resale and stuff. You kind of say potion of invisibility.
Ah, that would be nice. How much?
That would run you about 200 gold.
Hmm.
A pretty good item.
How much would you take off of it if I gave you this crossbow and bolts and this extra scimitar I have?
Yeah, well, 200 gold. The father down the street also has one. He's selling it for 150 gold.
Vita, make a deception check.
Ah, you piece of shit.
That's a natural 20.
Okay. What's your
The total is, let's see. Deception? That's a 24.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Damn.
Yeah, he says, okay. I'll mark it down to, I'll match it. 150.
All right. What about with this crossbow and this hand crossbow and bolts and this extra scimitar I have?
I'll mark, is it the jewel scimitar?
No, it's just a regular scimitar. I'm
Okay.
keeping the jewel one.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so, I think, I'll mark 10 gold off it.
With the crossbow, with the hand crossbow as well?
Yes.
Oh. Never mind. I'll go ahead and keep this stuff, and I'll go ahead and give him the 150.
Okay. So, do that.
Push.
Alrighty. Yeah, y'all have fun with that.
Alright, anyone else have their supplies ready?
I feel like we should allow the sheriff to know that we're heading out. They won't have our protection around here for a time. We've done quite a
Not a
number of
bad
jobs
idea.
for him. Probably best to let him know.
Eisen, you good to go?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alrighty. So, so you head up to the sheriff's office. As you pass by the Drunken Fist Tavern, Ogar comes out to you, and he points to you, Renor. He says, "Wait, hold up."
Yeah.
And kind of comes up, kind of gives you a gourd. It says, "Here."
What?
A gourd.
Gourd.
A gourd. It appears to be filled with liquid. You don't know what it is. And it's like, yeah, just seeing the way you fight, because I know you had a bar fight in there, and heard sweat and stuff. The stuff will help you do it better.
Is that what I think it is?
It's alcohol.
Oh, I give him a big old hug.
Yeah, you pop the cork off, take a big smell of it. Yeah, it's sake.
Oh, thank you so very much. I haven't had sake in so long. That's so sweet of you. Thank you.
Yeah, no. I occasionally get I occasionally get some.
Hey,
invites.
hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Why the hell did you not tell me that there was sake in my bar?
What? I can't have some alcohol to myself.
No.
Not.
And also, it is my bar. It has never been your bar.
Whatever. Why did you not tell
And
me
it
that
would
there
never
was sake
be
here?
your bar.
Hey, you said you'd leave it in your will for me.
Say that.
Did
You
he
did say
do
that.
that? Did he say that? All right,
No.
I'll trust you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you want to roll deception, go ahead.
Hold up.
What did you?
Deception. That's a 23.
Oh no.
Bro, you don't have to actually fall for that. Like, come on.
Hold on. I gotta pull up his character sheet. God damn it, Esteban. Hold on. Oh fuck. I didn't think you would do this, but here we are.
You don't have to do this. He knows he didn't put it in his
He
will.
knows, Mark. Come on, he
Right.
knows he doesn't.
Yeah, I was like,
Can I also understand the quality of the sake? Is it like the sake I like, or is it not great sake?
I mean, it's good. It's like
Scale of 1 to 10.
I'd say 7. Like it's not like the fancy shit, but it's like
Middle shelf.
Yeah, it's
Middle shelf.
Yeah, it's middle shelf. Something
Okay,
like it's authentic at the very least.
that's a tolerable level.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. It's something you find at Mitsua's or whatever.
hmm
Yeah,
Mitsuha.
yeah,
I'm currently drinking out of a flask of whiskey, so
yeah.
I put it in my pocket.
All right. Yeah. So you kind of yep. All right. So y'all take care now. Gonna be rough road ahead.
It's since we're crossing the savannah, it shouldn't be too bad as long as I'm around.
We'll see about that. Well. Oh Jesus! Fuck.
Oh God!
All right.
You might want to reconnect your mic, bro.
Freaking the fuck out. Hang on, hold on. Hey, Eisen, you're stuff freaking out. Eisen.
Try just unplugging your mic and plugging it back in.
Yeah, unplug and replug it.
Nope, it's still messed up.
Yeah,
Leave the call. Leave the call and come back.
Yeah, disconnect and reconnect. Yeah.
Um,
Alright.
This is your brain. This is your brain on sake.
Alright, go ahead and try again, Eisen.
God.
No, that's a hardware issue. That's a hardware. Your mic's fucked up.
yikes. Yeah, your mic is bodied.
Your
I don't
mic's
know what it
unusable,
is.
man. Yeah, it's like staticky as fuck. You might want to use Discord for your phone for now.
Yeah. Or if you want to try rebooting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man.
Um,
All right. So,
do we want to wait for him real quick, or?
Yeah. I guess. All right. Go ahead and try to speak again. Hopefully our ears won't bleed.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, better.
All right,
There we go.
Way better.
Turn it off, turn it on again. Yep.
All right, cool. All right.
Always works.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah. Make sure your mic's plugged in all the way. Sometimes it'll do that if it's not plugged in all the way. Alrighty. All right. Back to the adventure at hand. So you guys walk to the sheriff's office. You kind of see Sheriff Thurber kind of putting up new jobs and whatnot. Oh, howdy. How can I help you?
No, we're just letting you know that we're going to be going out of town. So,
Oh,
unfortunately,
I mean, I really don't give a shit when y'all come in, come out. I mean,
we just wanted to let you know. So, if you have an emergency, you don't spend 5 hours looking for us.
I mean, y'all live in town anyway, so.
Yeah, but my point is,
as far as you're concerned, the only worry you have right now is that big mean old armadillo or whatever.
Oh yeah,
the hell it is.
y'all might want to watch out for that. It's been sighted recently, so.
Well, we're heading out through the savannah, so hopefully we'll run into it and solve your little problem then.
Mhm.
Cool. Anyway, I got some stuff I need to do. Y'all have a safe trip, and feel free to come back here anytime you like.
that sounds great.
Sounds good.
Keep yourself safe.
Will do.
All right, we go back to the Gambin and say, all right, we're ready to head out.
Oh, you're right. Fantastic. Okay. And he kind of like, you kind of see him trying to struggle getting back on the cart. You can tell that Rex.
Can I give him a boost?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, thank you. Kind of gets on the back. Hold on. And you see like these mechanical horses. Like they're not actually alive. They're just kind of hovering. And he kind of pap. And he kind of puts it on it, taps his hand twice, and you just hear the horses kind of levitate. And you can tell he got this. This technology is not here in near New York. He probably got it in Kermis and helps him traverse through the desert a little bit better. Right, just follow me, and we will be on our way.
Sounds good. Let's all go.
Who's going in which cart at this point?
All right, so decide who's going in what cart.
Vita probably not in any of them.
Oof.
I mean,
I'll take the back cart. I've got proficiency in animal handling as well. I'll take.
Carts technically consider a land vehicle, so you have proficiency in land vehicles.
That I don't believe I do.
For shoulders, yes.
Don't you have a soldier background?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then I do. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yep.
have a shoulder background. You have proficiency in land vehicles. So does Vita.
I'll go ahead and help. I'll actually go ahead and help Gambin drive since I'm also proficient in it.
Yeah, and you these carts, Gambit's cart, he can handle the weight.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then I'll hop in the back of the one that we just recently got.
Okay, and
Yeah.
y'all. So y'all start heading away. I will say this now. I made a boo boo for like getting to Bainbrook and whatnot. It was mostly just to get you guys up leveled. So the actual distance to Bainbrook, it's gonna take you around 2 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So sorry about that, but from here on out, it's gonna be consistent travel. So it'll take you around 2 days. So is there anything you would like to do during those 2 days?
I'm just sorry. I'm just thinking that must be like Indiana, where it's just every time you go through it, it feels longer.
Yeah.
That's pretty much true.
Yeah. So you can role play or talk or get to know each other or whatever.
So
Yes.
This is probably like during a lunch break, right? This is true.
Sure. You can sure. Like these 2 days are yours.
So Fergus,
You're on another cart. Why are you? You need to be shouting. I don't. No, I'm not taking. I can't hear
Can
you.
you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was basically her asking, not as a troll, but as a serious thing, of what is it about Vita always trying to get you married?
Ooh. Good
Listen,
question.
Vita is my godfather, as it were, and Well, my grandfather certainly was around. My own father wasn't necessarily is off busy being a soldier, and we'll just say that being young, I didn't exactly get out much. We'll say mostly just with my family, helping out around our lands, and I think he saw me as lonely and wanted to fix that. He insists that he hasn't done this purposefully, but I do think he has my best interest in mind,
That's so adorable.
isn't it?
Cute.
Ah,
Okay.
I-
alright, well, yeah, that's mostly what I was wondering about. It was too funny when it was brought up, so.
I don't hate him for it, but it does get annoying. I am 30 years old. I think he doesn't quite understand how short-lived human lifespans are, though, and he still sees me as a child.
Yeah, they live forever.
Yeah. I try not to hold it against him. It's just a generational cap, as it were.
Mm.
Makes sense.
Vita is a.
And as that goes on, I'm just gonna basically, I'll just be looking out and seeing if there's anything possibly threatening.
Okay, make a perception.
Make sure that nothing, making sure that we don't get, wrecked.
Yeah, I'm also kind of as I'm driving the mechanical horse. I'll be also on the. I'll have my eyes on the horizon
Oh.
too.
Okay.
Yeah, me too, since I'm also driving the other one.
Okay.
That is a 5.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, wow.
Thank God.
Okay.
I also have a 14 on my perception.
Okay. Kind of hard not to see. So as you get to like the second split here to Banebrook, Fergus and Vita, you notice something big. Like it's 50 feet away from you, and you see this red armadillo type bear, and you kind of see
15 feet or 50 feet?
50 feet away. And then it notices you.
Oh boy. When you say big, how big is big?
It's at least like it's about like
Grizzly bear size?
it's a little bit bigger than that.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Yeah, it's like Matt, you know the scale of this monster.
Yeah, it's not 50 feet. I don't. It's
Yeah,
not 50
it's not
feet.
50 feet, but it's 50 feet away from you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But he notices you. Kind of perks up.
Okay. Let's not just keep moving, folks.
I'm gonna, just in case, I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna get back into like the cart, like behind something, and pull out the
Actually,
longbow.
Let me retcon that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna roll D20 real quick. Well, never mind. You do see this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they would have pointed it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we pointed it out.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna call up for
You-
range attackers to prepare.
Wait, what?
I'm
And,
just
and then you see Game, his eyes widen. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. And you see,
I go ahead and stop the cart. Well, I kind of see, like, I slow down the cart to try to, like, kind of move around the creature so I don't try to, not trying to spook it.
You see the, all right, and you see the you see this creature kind of, it starts to walk towards over you, starting to pick up speed.
God damn it!
I'm gonna go ahead and pull my bow out. Bonus action, activate Crimson Right. I lose 1 HP, thankfully.
Okay.
Alright, let me go. Alright, I hop off the mechanical horse. Alright. Man, I can't.
What's its? Are we fighting this thing up front?
All right.
It's coming to us. We don't have
it's got a bouncy on it, so we might as well.
All right, I'm down.
All right.
Alright,
You all doing this?
Let's see.
What about you, Eisen? Are you
Do
doing
I
anything?
recognize
Yeah.
at all? like during my time. We're near the desert, so we don't. So I wouldn't know. Never mind.
Yeah, you're still like in the New York region, so you're still
Okay.
in wastelands type shit.
Okay,
I
let's
also,
do this.
Okay, if that is what is happening, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Cool.
you want us just to post in chat as per?
Yes, put in the in-game chat or whatever.
Not a bad roll there. Means I'm gonna roll like shit here coming up.
Right.
Just the way it is, right?
It happens.
That's not bad. That's a pretty good spread.
Yeah, that is actually.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Do you have a map for this, or is this all
Yeah.
completely
No. I do actually have a map for this. Just give me a second.
And now I'm actually going to remember that I can re-roll ones and twos.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. So imagine the road just on the very left side of the road. This thing is coming at you at a cliff face. Like it was perched on top of the cliff. Here, and run toward you. So,
Cool boy.
Tokens.
Alright, tokens. Drop the two spikes for your control. Yeah. The big boy.
We're probably right here off the cliffside, right?
Yeah, look at that. It's actually way more interesting. Yeah. The road's like somewhere off there.
Okay.
Jodish. Fergus.
How'd you do it again? You click on it and hit
Control, then scroll wheel. One of these days, I will draw some art for this, but I've commissioned it now, so
Yeah, I know. You're busy.
I want money.
Yeah.
But what if I commission you to draw Fergus?
Fucking do it, please. No, don't give me money for stuff I want to do anyway. Why would I want? No.
Why would
Do it.
Yo, real talk though. After this, you should message me your rates on Discord.
I'll do that.
Okay. So, Gambler is not much of a fighter. However, technically he is a bard artificer. So,
Okay. We'll keep that in mind.
yeah.
I'm sure I jumped off the front lines here. With Fergus here.
modifier, Ivan?
1.
1? Oh, so you'll your turn. What will you do? You got a big armadillo creature heading your way, and it looks like it is hungry.
He's still on the cliff, though, right?
Yep, he's still on the cliff.
Well, my only long range is I can throw a dart, but that's it.
It will be at disadvantage, though, because he's much more than 30 feet now.
I guess I'm
How high
just
is that
gonna
cliff
have
face?
to.
What?
How high is that cliff face?
It's about 20. It's about, I would say, 5 feet. About 10 feet. About 10 feet tall. Well,
So, if I use my movement to get up to here, would that still be disadvantage? Or closer?
I would still, yeah, we all have partial cover because of the way you're angled.
Okay, then I guess I'll just wait it out, I guess.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
can
say
you can hold your action if you plan
Yeah.
on throwing it for it to get closer.
everyone. I would say everyone get in position and either hold your action or take a defensive measure for it to get closer to us.
Okay, well then I'm gonna move up here and just hold my action then.
Alright, and what's the trigger?
When he jumps within 5 feet of me?
Okay,
Does that work?
yeah, that works.
Okay.
Now, if you're holding an action to attack,
Yeah, I'm holding my attack action for an unarmed strike.
okay. It is Jordan's turn.
Cool. Got the longbow. I activated Crimson Right before we started initiative,
Okay.
so I'm gonna shoot.
Alright.
That is 17.
Yeah. You hit. Roll damage.
Cool. That's going to be 11 points piercing damage, 3 points fire damage. So 14 total. Yep. Longbow's got some damage to it, son.
Was it D8?
Yeah, it is now,
Yeah.
now Fergus's turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna move here. I'm gonna shout to Vita to get to the north and just kind of we'll get a wall here set up so that way it kind of has to come to us. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna move here. And I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use my bonus action to rally, and I'll give it to Renner here. So that's gonna expend one of my superiority dice, but I'm gonna roll a d8 here, and I will tell you how much temp HP you get.
Wonderful, thank you.
You get 10 temp HP.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Alrighty.
Nice.
And
Thank you.
I can hold my main action, right?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'll just hold my main action for my attack.
Alrighty.
Or trigger for once it gets within range.
Alright, cool. And now the Volvolian's turn. So, Volvolian, now you see this red armadillo curls up into this armadillo ball, and he's rolling at you. So, that is 5, 10, Jodish, Fergus, and Renor can make all dexterity saving throws.
Does he take fall damage from the cliff?
Nope.
Nope.
He is deflated. And he's coming at you like a bowling ball.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh shit.
Yikes. I rolled a 23.
Okay.
Same. I rolled a 23 as well.
Alright, so Jodish and Renor, you save. Fergus, unfortunately, you fail.
Question, if he rolls through us, did that trigger my attack? Because I was...
Yes, it does actually.
Oh,
So-
mine as well, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So go ahead
Okay.
and roll.
So I'm going to roll my attack. That is... That is a 21 to hit.
That hits, roll damage.
Okay, so that's going to be 1d8.
Also, quick question.
Oh.
Did we take damage?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, he's going to take 13 max damage. So yeah, 13 damage from my attack. And I'm going to expend another superiority die here. And
All the stops.
I'm going to expend a superiority die to do a trip attack. So it needs to make a strength saving throw DC 14 on fit. If it fails, it's knocked prone.
Oh, okay.
Yep, DC 14. All right, we take those trades.
Oh, cool.
Ted, you're pretty far away from
Mark,
the
you
mic.
gotta
Yeah,
get close to
I'm
your
sorry.
mic.
Yeah, sorry.
Shut up. Okay, Matt, don't need to be shitty about it.
Just saying, Mark.
Anyway, you see this bubble and tumble down, you find a loose plate of the armor, and you fucking trip him, pry him open, kind of tumbles a bit, but lands on 4 feet, all 4 feet again. So he kind of skids right towards you, Jodas, so you take no damage whatsoever. However,
Cool.
remember, you will still take... I gotta add this damage up, this is what you take 6.
Oh, 6
You take...
D6.
Alright, Jodas, Vernor, you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Fergus, you take 30 points of bludgeoning damage and you're knocked prone.
Okay, well, we traded 5. Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Well, don't I also get my attack as well?
Go ahead and roll.
Okay. So let's see here. I rolled a natural 20.
Motherfucker!
So that's 7. Well, do I double the die?
Double the die. And then add your
Mods.
mod to
Okay,
it.
so that's 10. And then can I also spend a key point? Is that allowed?
No, because this is your held action,
Yeah.
but in the key point would be your bonus action. So, and you can't hold bonus actions.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was able to do the trip attack because that's just an on-hit effect.
Thought I was special. Okay, that's cool. Thanks.
Alright.
So just 15, right?
Yep.
Quick question, Mark, just to make sure that the map is up right. Does that mean that now this creature is between
Yes.
me and Fergus? Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
here, I'll move this now. Right here.
Cool.
This big chonker.
Prone right now.
Um,
Yeah, but he double trip attack.
Yeah, both
yeah,
me
yeah,
and the
yeah,
creature are knocked prone.
For the sake of this, because he was in a ball, I will say, like, normally that would happen, but he was in a ball, so it kind of just unfurled him. just makes Jonas not to make the dexterity saving throw.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I can see that.
Yeah. It's hard to trip a ball.
Yeah, I can see that. You like cutting so him failing the saving throw meant the full attack didn't finish.
Yeah, because he was gonna bulldoze right through Jonas.
Right, and I basically stuffed him there.
Yeah, you
We traded.
Yep.
We traded.
Yep. Yeah, that was an action. Yeah, that's all he's gonna do. He's gonna kind of. Alrighty. Isaac, it's your turn.
I'm gonna hex it and then Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Yeah, you're. Alright. Next, choose a stat you want to do.
Strength.
Strength. Alright, roll to hit. 2. Not gonna. Yeah, your modifier?
22.
Oh, 22?
Yeah.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
That was just for the Eldritch Blast, right?
Yeah.
And you also did hex beforehand, so
A total of 9 damage.
9 damage? Hey, that's pretty good. Alrighty. Now,
Can't hear you.
is Gambit's turn.
Okay.
He will say. I'll say. Oh, dude, that looks like it hurt. Please get up. And you will cast Healing Word.
Mark, we can't hear you. You gotta stay real close to your
Oh,
mic.
yeah, sorry. You gain, you cast Healing Word at first level. You say, oh god! Oh, that hurt! That looked like it hurt! Please get up! Heal for 8 hit points.
8 hit points, alright. Healed up.
Okay. Nita, it's your turn.
Excellent. Alright, we're going in. We're dogpiling this thing.
Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, straight roll because you're technically not flanking it.
That will be a 16 to hit.
That just checks the armor class.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and then do. That's 6 points of bludgeoning damage. I don't have a bonus action, and that is my turn.
Okay. Top of the round, Renewer, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to do. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna hit him with my quarterstaff first.
Okay.
That's probably not gonna hit.
What's
That's a 10. Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
Nope.
It's a 10. So then for my bonus action, can I use a key point then?
Yeah, you may.
So I'm gonna do that. Yes, please. First one is a 23 to hit.
That hits, roll damage.
Okay. 6 points. And then for the second one, the 13, so that won't hit.
Alright, so yeah.
And can I use my disengage?
That's an action, sorry, you're not a rogue. Oh wait, no wait, you're a
no,
drunken
I
master.
haven't.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, bonus action. You already used your key points to bonus action. That's for flurry of blows.
isn't that part of?
No,
hold
it's
up, isn't that part of?
it's part of my
Flurry of
level
Blows?
3.
Oh, that's right.
Part of my level 3 Drunken Master. I get the flurry of blows, disengage, and 10 feet extra.
Alright, yeah, you're right. My bad.
I'm just gonna move back 1 square, but that's it.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
class abilities.
Yeah.
Okay.
I studied up. We're here.
Alright, cool. Yeah. So as you try to crack the hole in one, you hit one really hard blade, and punching the gut, kind of reels back and try to go for a kick in the stomach, but hit a really another hard part of the stomach. You're like So that hurt. So all right, it is now Jonas' turn.
Cool. So I'm gonna back up about 10 feet and go this way.
Alright. You will get an attack of opportunity.
Go for it.
You did say that it was not knocked prone, right? Because
Yes,
it was a
not
call.
knocked prone.
Okay.
Ooh, that's gonna be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. Suffer. 6 points of 9 points of slashing.
Cool. So for
Yeah, the Mongolian reaches out, slashes you on its claws.
for the reaction, I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke. So it needs to make a DC, or it needs to make a Dex saving throw. If it doesn't beat 13, it fails.
Yeah, I'd say it rolled a natural 15.
Not a problem. It'll still take half damage. That is after the half. It's 6 points of damage.
After the half.
Yeah, like that's half. It's 6 points. I rolled 12, so it's 6.
Oh, damn. Alright, yeah.
And then I will. Sorry, I'm brain farting right now. And then I'll go ahead and take a shot with the longbow for the attack action.
Go ahead.
Cocked. Aw, that's not gonna hit. That's 11.
Nope.
Yeah, it's not gonna
Fire
hit.
an arrow, it just bounces off the blade.
No problem. Go ahead. That's my turn.
Alright, Fergus, you're up.
No, I'm knocked down, which means wake up super. I'm gonna spend half my movement to get up. So
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
So yeah.
So you wake up.
Yeah, and I'm gonna wake up super. So first roll to hit.
Yeah, go ahead.
That is going to be 22 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
All right, so this is with the +1, so 1d8 +5. That is going to be 11 damage.
Yep.
Bonus action to hit with my offhand. Natural 1, unfortunate.
Yeah. So for a thing that's huge, awfully dexterous. They kind of twist out turn its head out of the way.
I'm gonna go ahead and action surge and make one more attack against it with my +1.
Yeah, go ahead.
Natural 20.
Woo! Motherfucker! Alright.
It was called Mind Games, son. Alright, so 1d8 doubled is going to be 8 damage +5, so going to be 13.
Alright, double it. Oh, 8 was a double?
It was 1d8, and I rolled a 4.
Okay.
So doubled, yeah.
13 damage. Alright, this guy's looking pretty beat up, guys. Alright, it's the Mongolian's turn. So it's going to take 3 attacks. One at the claw. So roll that for an attack you, Fergus.
What is it?
16.
16 misses. I have 17.
Oh, yeah, so swiped out of the way. He's gonna make one more claw attack at you, Fergus. Because it's really pissed off. At you specifically. Oh, that will hit. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 11 points of slashing damage.
11 damage, alright.
And now, he's gonna turn to you, Jonas, and he's going able to attack you.
I'm like 15 feet away.
I know, he has a reach of 15 feet.
Alright.
So... that
What? What does he get attacked with?
his tongue.
See the big old tongue in the picture? Madame.
Alrighty. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Alrighty. Suffer. You suffer 10 points of bludgeoning damage and you are grappled.
Okay.
Oh no, yeah, you were grappled. Yeah, you were grappled and restrained actually.
No save?
It's a roll to hit.
Okay.
So you feel the tongue wrap around you and it just crunches you in.
Okay.
And it will pull you in. Bonus action, it will pull you 10 feet towards him. So right there.
Okay.
Alright, now Eisen's turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna nervously walk kind of behind this plant over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fire off an Eldritch Blast.
Alright, you do that.
14.
14 does not hit.
Oh. Just gonna hide.
Yeah, so it grazes the Volvoldian. No effect. Is that all you do?
Yeah, that's all I do.
Alrighty. It is now Gambit and Vita's turn. Gambit is gonna say, roll, fight the power! And gives you a D6 inspiration, Jodish.
Okay.
Alright, Vina, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and do. Yeah, I'll go ahead and swing at it with my warhammer.
Alright, roll a hit.
That's a 21 to hit.
That hits, roll damage.
Alright, I'm gonna pop a divine smite into it.
Okay.
Yep. 11 points of radiant damage. Plus 8 plus 4. That will be 23 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Alright, so as it pulls me, I go ahead and grab it by the tongue, pull it down, since I have a lot of strength, and just fucking crack it up with my warhammer.
So you're gonna crack in the roof of the mouth?
No, on the dome.
Oh,
on the dome.
So,
boom.
So you grab this slippery...
To cut the tongue, to make him bite his own tongue off.
Oh, okay. So you grab his tongue, right? And he's struggling, and he's trying to bring Joe to furthermore. And you just come up here and you just crack.
And there's a split second before the actual divine smite happens, and it just.
And then the spear comes down, and it pushes his head right into the ground, resulting out. But separate stone tongue, and Joyce, you are free from it. The tongue goes limp from you, and yeah, that is the end of combat.
Thanks. What I do?
Fergus cleans the swords off, sheathes them, walks over to Vita looking significantly beat up.
Oh,
Good work.
dang, you don't look so good.
You know, we take ones for the team, so
It'd
others
be
don't have
that way.
to.
Yeah, I guess it'd be that way sometimes.
Does this thing look like any of it would be valuable to go ahead and harvest?
Yeah, make a survival check.
Cool. Oh darn! All right, give me 1 second.
I'm sure those scales and plates on that beast could be used for good armor.
That's 12.
Okay, claws and plates. That's about
I'm
it.
actually gonna.
If he already made the roll, you can't assist him.
Well, I'm not looking to assist. I'm not necessarily looking for stuff to harvest for armor and claw. I'm looking for meat.
Meat. All right. Well, make a nature check.
Yeah, just supplement our ration sort of thing.
Yeah.
Nature, all right.
Yeah, make a nature check.
Natural 20. Sheesh.
You know that despite the Bavoldium actually hard exterior, if you flip it over on the soft side, you could probably get a good chunk of meat off it. It's got some soft underbelly stuff.
All right. Yeah, I go ahead and we get Vita. Help me roll him over onto his backside. We can cut into him that way.
All right, make a strength check for the advantage.
All right. Strength check with advantage. I'm probably gonna need that advantage. No. That is going to be a 13.
You have a heart. You don't flip it over. This thing is fucking heavy.
It's alright. Alright. Well, we could probably at least take some of the.
I was able to get underneath the armor plates during the fight there. Maybe we can just take one of them off or something and get to it from there.
Okay.
Looking at the armor plate in this, looking at the scales on this thing, seems to be flexible. Gives it a lot of mobility.
Oh.
Makes good use of armor.
Oh no. Well, and Gambling Thomas walks in. Well, I'm glad you killed it, but the Sapphire Star will they'll probably want to see you.
Why is that?
Technically, you're not allowed to hunt these beasts unless you have a permit for them.
There's a bounty out for it. That counts. It's killed people.
Yes, but I mean that's I know that's the way it is, but I know we have a bounty out for it, but I don't think the sheriff knew about the guild of the Sapphire Star.
How do you know about the Sapphire Star?
Oh, they have branches. They have branches on all 3 continents. They're the ones who keep these kind of massive beasts under control.
So we need to get rid of this.
To keep this one under control.
Well, this one, this one has literally killed people and has.
Yeah, and it attacked us first, self-defense.
Well, it's not.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily matter.
In the middle of the desert, who's gonna be looking for a corpse of this thing?
I mean, they do have contracts for these.
Well, good. Then we can just tell them we've saved them the trouble. I hate.
Yeah, that's not going to matter again. Either way, let's just get what we can and leave it here and go.
All right.
Yeah.
So, are you harvesting this creature?
Yeah, it sounds like we're gonna make the attempt to.
All right. So who all is harvesting?
Could I help?
Here.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm just trying to get meat to supplement rations.
All right. So, Fergus, I will say make a survival check.
Okay.
Just straight.
Could he have advantage since I can help him?
I'm gonna say I will say.
I go ahead and flip over the volume before as he
you're
goes
gonna
in.
make a strength check with disadvantage because you tried once before. That took a lot of energy out of you.
Okay. Just a general strength check.
Yeah. General strength check.
That is a 14.
14. Still can't get it over.
Figure that yourselves. Get a lever. Just find a stick or something to pull it over.
I mean,
can't.
if Jotas is gonna go for like armor plates, I might wait for her to see what she can get and just go in from there. If we can strip it of
That's
the
my
armor,
plan.
then-
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So who is helping Jodas in this? Is it just a single endeavor here?
I'll help Jodas here.
All right. Roll survival check with advantage.
13.
You get a plate.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, these plates are pretty fucking hard. You figure that if you bring it to the right people, they can probably make some, like maybe a shield, not a full set of armor. You didn't get enough to make like a full set of armor. But
Okay.
maybe a shield, maybe half a plate.
Gotcha.
Yeah, maybe half a plate. You know,
Like a breastplate or something like that.
kind of like a, it's kind of metal plate in front of the chest. Yeah,
Someone across
not full plate, but half plate.
someone across in the apartment complex across the courtyard is throwing a party or some rave. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'll roll to get meat. I'll roll to just try to get some meat out.
Okay. I will say the DC is a little bit lower because some of the weight of the armor plate is getting off. So go ahead and
Oh, and I'm helping.
all right, roll with advantage.
What am I rolling?
Go ahead and roll two checks you're gonna do for me. One, a general strength check.
Okay.
Because you got to flip this thing over.
Okay. So general strength is 18.
Yeah. Between you and Renee, you finally get this heavy motherfucker rolled on its back.
Oh,
all right,
bitch.
now.
All right.
Now make it survival check with advantage.
Survival with advantage. That is a 12 on the die. That is a 16 on the die. So that is going to be, you said survival, so 17.
All right, you get about. So you kind of cart some of the fatty meat, and you spice some, some really tender meat, actually, So I would say you will get about an additional 3 days worth of rations.
Cool.
So.
All right, now let's go.
Now that meat will last for about a week because you don't have anything to store it cold in. So.
This will make good jerky.
So do keep that in mind.
We use this up first. Don't worry. I got some plans for tonight.
Okay. I kind of go ahead and kind of push it toward the Focus, let's go ahead and at least try to make this thing inconspicuous.
No, let's just go.
Alright.
Alright. So,
Yeah, it'll rot. The birds will get to it before any humans do, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure vultures will come out and pick it.
Alright, so you guys leave. And let me bring up the other map.
Yeah, I think we're all wrapped up here. How's our little gnome buddy doing?
He's a bit shaken. But also he's also very impressed. Oh my goodness. You're even better than my old bodyguard.
Bodyguarded. All right.
Oh my goodness. That thing is terrifying, but you gave me your 1, 2,
Well, I guess our next point of order here is where should we go? Should we go up slightly north up north or south past Bainbrook?
Yeah. You do.
Well,
yeah.
he's our employer, so.
If you go north here, that will take you to Claremont Port. There's a road continuing from Bainbrook, and that will get you to the savannah.
My question is, why not go to Claremont Port, get the ship, and it'll be faster to get to Kremen?
It's first off, it's Kermis.
Kremis, whatever.
Secondly, there's a little bit more dangers on the sea.
I mean, we're just sailing along the coast. I don't see what's the danger.
No. You see, there has been a red dragon spotted along those north of the Claremont port of the sea. There, I don't want to.
When was it last spotted?
How about we don't mess with the dragon?
It's.
Anyways, let's go ahead and take land. We already literally paid 500 and something gold for this cart.
I guess we might as well get our money's worth out of it, I guess.
She's got a point. Although I don't look forward to spending a night in Bainbrook if we need to.
Okay, so
I don't mind. We killed everybody.
Yeah, that's kind of why I do mind.
You killed everybody?
yes,
Yeah, you were there. You
You were there. Yeah. That's where we were.
Sorry.
That's where we were in that
All right,
battle.
So
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
sorry.
yeah, so all right, so around this time, take about a day. So after this, you take a long rest. You heal up, everything, whatnot, and then you
Cool.
spend the next day traveling to Bainbrook. So as you approach the town of Bainbrook,
What?
What
did my hit point max change?
did you roll hit points? Oh no, because
Yes.
you did.
I did last. Yeah, we did last time.
Yeah. So, yeah, you're still level 4.
Yeah, like go on. I'll fix this.
All right. Yeah. So, you approach the town Bainbrook. Despite you clearing out some cultists, it still looks kind of eerie. Like can't put your finger on it, but kind of sends chill down your spine. So yeah. So now,
I ain't scared of no ghosts.
yeah. So now, as you cross Bainbrook, you still have a day's worth of travel. You should, where the savannah and the wasteland start to cross. Take you about another day to get to that point. So, what would you like to do during this downtime?
I'm gonna make a point of while we were resting in Bainbrook and such, some of that raw meat that we had. I'm going to go ahead and I'm a chef. I got that at my level 4.
Oh, okay. It's a defeat. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So with 1 hour of work or when you finish a long rest, you can cook 2 treats. These special treats last 8 hours after being made.
Alrighty.
A creature can use a bonus action to eat one of these treats to gain 2 temporary hit points. So I'm going to go ahead.
And
Yeah,
what-
I will
what-
just make those 2 treats
what
using
do
some
you-
of that meat.
And just for flavor wise, what are these treats?
Well, it's raw meat, right? So I'm just gonna make some real quick. What was the creature name?
Voldium.
Vivoldium. Yeah, we'll make some Vivoldium tartar. Chop it up and get it minced real nice and fine, just with some salt. So it's just it's basically still raw, but it's just took some of that fine tenderloin, chopped it up real nice and slim with just some salt, just some seasoning on it.
Yeah. And Fergus does in fact make Vivolian
Harder.
tartar.
I'm gonna roll d20. Just we're gonna see quality on this.
Oh yeah,
one.
yeah, do that. Go
So
and
you know
add your
what?
proficiency bonus because you're a chef now.
All right. Proficiency for what?
Cooking.
I don't know if it's tied to a skill.
Is it tied to the?
No.
No,
Then make a general dexterity check.
All right.
See how well you.
Oof. That is 7.
It's like it's presentable. Like
All right.
it's edible. Not
Amateur.
It's amateur, but it's not like the presentation is very and the taste is like
All right. Well, I get
very
I
good.
I get
Yeah.
2 treats out of it. So
Yes.
you know what? I'll go ahead and I'll take one and just try it out. On I don't know. I'm trying to think.
okay.
Hey, Eisen, try this shit out.
Right now?
Yeah. Well, hold on to it. It'll be good for a day. It's raw meat.
All right. So
Alright.
who is driving the carts at this point?
I'm still driving the mechanical horse that.
Okay.
I'm about to say, yeah, I would be on the same cart.
All right. I
Yeah, I'll
need
be on the
Dina
back
and
court.
Judge to make perception checks.
Okay. 15.
Hot. 16.
Okay. So, you see a singular raven kind of circling slowly. Starts to descend. Starts to get a little closer to you guys. And it lands on top of Vita's cart. And what you notice about this raven, One of the eyes has a coin in it.
It's odd.
Do I know anything about what that means?
Like the pupil's like an actual coin. Roll. I want to say roll a history check.
Cool. Let me pull up my history stat real quick. Okay. There we go. 22.
You heard legends about this raven, actually, and this is the story. You heard legends about this. You heard about a being that is supposedly immortal, and he has the ability to turn into said raven. But the most distinct feature about this man is that one of his eyes has a coin. I want a coin for a pupil, and this raven matches this description pretty damn perfectly.
Do I know what type of being this was?
He was. I'm gonna have to. It's like mostly human.
Hey, dude, make yourself regular. I'm gonna kind of like poke it in the head.
And the raven was like, well, you're quite the perceptive bunch, aren't you? And you see this transform, and you see the dude kind of goes onto the ground, and you see a human male, long black cape with talons, and the weird thing is you see a spike through his head. You actually do see the Guilty Gear character, Raven.
Oh, what the fuck? I turn around, I'm like, what the fuck is what?
I assume we see this from the back cart.
Yeah, you hear Vita exclaim, "Whoa, what the fuck!" And you all kind of peek out to see what's happening.
Who's this edgy motherfucker?
And yes, you see the Guilty Gear character Raven stand before you.
So what brings you to our carts?
Well, if you must ask, if you must know, you all seem like the interesting bunch. I've seen your deeds throughout the deeds of New York, and something quite tells me you are destined for greatness.
First off,
Destined for what?
Well, recall that you slain some cultists in the town of Bainbrook.
You know about
Damn, we did.
You know about them.
Oh, of course I do. I know about them. I know about a lot of things. Consider me a storyteller, if you will.
I'm sorry, we're quite busy. As you can see, we're traveling, trying to get to
This
Crim.
is more of a mere warning to you. As you all probably already know, there are more. There are more scattered across this land. Far.
One of those monuments?
You could say that, yes. There are some cultists. There's far, far more than you all might see. Some are complete strangers to you. Others came to be because of you. And some were there all along, right under your noses the entire time. Some of them may be members of your family or people you know intimately. I leave you this warning. That this problem goes far beyond this far. Of course, I can't do anything. I'm just here to witness it and live to tell the story. But seeing as you easily dispatch those other cultists, I figured I'd give you a push or a pre-mention of the oncoming war you may be maybe forced to fight in.
Not interested. I already fought. I already done my fair share of war.
You may not have a choice in the matter.
Tell it to someone who cares.
It's not my duty to persuade you, only to tell you about it.
I'm already tuning him out.
Yeah. So, I leave you with that. Although, I'd be careful in the savannah if I were you. You may have more other prevalent issues there.
Well, we got a way to go, so stuff happens.
Very
We'll
well.
be careful. Don't worry about us.
Very well. It would be a shame for an interesting bunch like you. And certainly, watching you bout colorful characters, a loxodon, a tiefling, and a piece of bread.
What do you know about the piece of bread?
Of course I do. I'm the storyteller. He starts to fly off. He transforms back, and he starts to fly back. Mayapaz crawls again. And he transforms into a raven and flies off into the sunset.
You guys good back there? You just stopped. What the hell?
Do you not see the man that transformed from a fucking raven?
I heard you swear, and by the time I got the car turned around and back to you guys, I just saw a bird flying.
You were close by. Like
Okay.
you saw this whole thing go down.
What the? It's an edgy.
I don't know.
Whatever. Let's just keep
Him
going.
rattling about being some storyteller or some nonsense. Man doesn't look like a day over 20. I've seen far more action than he has.
I doubt that. See, that guy, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
what?
sure you're probably a child to him.
What the hell are you on about?
and
Yeah, he's immortal.
Immortal?
He's a bird.
At least that's what I heard.
You're pulling my chin. No one's immortal. Only the gods can go beyond the test of time.
Well,
He's a bird.
yeah.
So,
Hey, believe me or not, I'm just.
Are you implying that birds
Believe
are
me or
immortal?
not, I'm just. Look, if you don't want to believe the only smart person in this group, then that's
Hey.
your choice.
Man,
Okay.
just when I think I was beginning to like you.
Same to you.
you know, she's an entrepreneur after all.
I'm
Alright.
younger than you guys too.
I would like to point out, Eisen Manure, did you want to do anything during the whole encounter?
Turner's just looking at their flask, wondering if they've had just enough to drink, Just a little too much today.
Okay, what about you, Eisen? Did you want to do anything, or do you want to ask Raven something before you left?
I'm just kind of dumbfounded by the idea of an immortal bird, so I'm just kind of piecing that together in my mind silently.
Alrighty. That's fair enough. It's quite a shock.
I'll
to
for
you.
Eisen a drink. There's that.
Okay, so.
Keep yourself hydrated. I'm not sure that was a mirage or not.
Okay, so now
Wow,
you are now into the northern part of the Sancti Savannah. So another 6 hour. You travel about another. You travel for about another 8 hours or so. Get some rest. Yeah.
Track.
Do you want to
days
do
rations.
watches or?
Take first watch.
All right. So.
yeah, I'll take one.
All right. All right. So during this night.
I'll take one too.
All right. So 3 watches. All right. So first watch. Who has first watch? Jodish?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So Jodish, you roll me a perception check.
Got it. There you go. 16.
Okay. 16. You do. it's quite peaceful in the savannas. You see a couple hyenas kind of go about their business. They're not paying quite any attention to you. So yeah, they're just guiding along. Not you don't see anything out of that. So Vita, your turn. Make a perception check for me.
It's a 9.
Yeah, you don't see shit.
Yeah, I'm just one moment of fucking little shorties. Oh, I'm the only the smart one. Fucking man.
Hey, bro, what's your intelligence?
It's 0.
Exactly.
It's 11.
Exactly. I got a 16.
All right. And Renewer, make a perception check for me.
Okay. That was a nat 1.
Yeah, you don't see shit. Yeah, you don't see shit either.
Or we wake up and Renner's asleep.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you see, so you spend about another 6 hours of traveling. Everybody, roll me a perception check for me.
Nat 20.
Okay.
That's gonna be a
17 for me.
17. Okay.
3.
that's gonna be a
19.
23.
What would you roll, Vita?
3.
What did you roll, Eisen?
19.
All right. So,
Oh,
in the sky, you actually hear giant flapping wings. You see this. You hear, and you see right above you a glistening adult sapphire dragon.
Whoa.
Fly overhead to you. It seems to pay you no mind. It flies over you and towards the Dorshire Mountains. And with Vita and Fergus and Jodish, what you notice that the higher perception check, you notice it got some wounds on it. It looks like it just got done fighting something.
Huh.
so it's flying back to from eastward, basically. Yeah.
Yes. So as you go along, I would say
Were they fresh wounds or were they like old
too far away to
scars?
tell.
Okay.
But you think it must have fought something. Whether it's recently or not, you don't know.
Okay. But it's not like dripping blood or anything.
No, it's not
so-
dripping blood. So as you travel right around here where I'm scribbling here, right around here,
See. Yep.
you see 2 Loxodani guards.
Hey, look, your family.
And they notice you.
First off, they're not my family. Never.
They
Okay, racist. Now, I go ahead and plop off the mechanical horse and go toward the guards.
and they're just about to start you. Oh, what is your business here? I'm here to tell you you're about to enter a war zone.
No, Rose don't just.
And they actually recognize you. Vita?
Do I recognize
See,
any of these
told you.
guys?
Yeah, you recognize them. They're local guards. I mean,
We roll up.
Loxodani lived for a long time. Chances are, your village is small. You recognize them, but it's yeah. It's
Jeez.
yeah.
I
We'll
assume at
call
this
them
point-
Jim and Jeff.
Jim? Yeah, great Loxodon names, by the way.
You know what?
Friends
Fine,
of yours,
fine,
old
fine.
man?
You want? All right, hold on. We'll go. All right, I gotta pull up the name generator.
Nah, let's go with Jim and Jeff. Fuck it.
Sure, we'll call Jim and Jeff.
They're short for something.
Yeah, they were. Yeah. You're actually. I actually have 2 Loxodani names here. You know. Come on, load. We will call them Lushan and Kambar.
Friends of yours, old man?
Not necessarily. Locals from my old village.
Vita, long time no see. And they kind of stare at your plate mail, like really intently. And their eyes go to where did you find that plate mail?
That hideout north of near New York.
I see. You do realize that is the plate mail of the formerly deceased chief of our village, right?
What happened to him? This
Uh,
is news that I've heard of.
Yeah, apparently a couple of weeks ago, a couple of grave robbers robbed his game looking for valuables. Did you and it seems a little suspicious that you have them. I'm not going to
To
lie.
be fair, we stole them from people stealing stuff
You-
after we took them out.
Trying to remember,
Make
where
a
did we-
persuasion check.
Where did we pick? We picked up that stuff with the sword and the shield too.
Yeah.
right?
I rolled a 25.
Oh yeah, so they're like, do you mind
You're
coming?
not a
Do you mind?
you.
Do you mind coming with us? We will reward you handsomely for that plate mail.
Surely you want. Assuming you surely you want conveying that I stole this plate mail.
We don't want to assume, but your friend did put up a very convincing argument. However, we will like that plate mail back. However, we will cover you. We will reward you very handsomely for that plate for finding it. First off, and we will get you fitted out with a new piece of armor.
How much?
I would. I mean, this. I don't think you understand how valuable this is.
I know how much it is. You think I'm
I would
just
say
because I've been
around-
gone for so long? That doesn't mean I don't know my. You're assuming I'm out of touch with my own culture.
I know that you know that you'll be getting at least 5,000 gold pieces for this.
Man, you are really angry today.
I'd rather not come here.
See what you meant by friends of yours.
Look. Yeah, so if you want to come to the work camp with us, actually, why don't you stop by? Yeah, why don't you stop? Why don't you stop by? Rafiki will be glad to see you again. And you recognize
Listen.
that name, Vita. Rafiki is actually your childhood friend.
It'll be nice to sleep in a bed for once. Fergus says, stretching.
We'll get that plate. We'll take the plate mail off your hands. We'll get you fitted up with a nice scale mail armor, and you'll be good. You'll be on your way. You'll take care of whatever business you need to take care of. How does that sound?
Fine.
All right. So you guys head south a little bit. It takes you. These guys are about way far away from this camp, so it'll take you about another couple days just to get there.
Okay.
So you arrive at this, basically war camp. This outpost here. So to your right, you see a tent that's full of cages, whatnot. You actually see a little bit of cages, some silhouettes in there that you can't really make it out unless you really want to investigate that. You got your standard barracks onto your right.
Where's this war camp at?
It's Dahama.
Okay.
Damana. Yeah, so that's the and that means bond in Swahili. So
Just east of the himbo.
yeah. So, you all kind of walk up and you see this really well decorated tent, or well decorated for Loxodani, to say the least. The two walk up. General, we have. You'll never guess who I found. I was like, what do you want? I'm very busy with the war effort and Vita? My gods, it's been ages. How have you been, my friend?
Fine. I've just been, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Just trying to stay alive.
Yeah. And as you kind of locked on, Jodish and some of y'all remember, a lot of the soldiers, they're kind of like eyeing Vita, like very scornfully.
What was this guy's name? Sorry.
Ah,
Vita, introduce me.
these are yours, friends, Vita.
Well, this is Fergus. He's my godson.
I remember you sending me letters to that. Or did you communicate with your tribe like at all?
I didn't have a childhood friend. I don't know where you get that from.
Well, no, you didn't specify you had one or not, so I just made one for you.
Okay. I usually have kept. I had no communication with anyone outside my tribe since I left.
I mean, you had yeah, it's. You didn't say like you kept to yourself or whatever. You didn't specify that, so I would assume you kind of have a semi-normal childhood. Like, I mean, apart from and he's like, Vita, yeah, pleasure to meet you. Who are you all? My name is Rafiki Mawanifu.
Jotesh, nice to meet you.
Excellent.
Fergus Drummer.
Yes. Well, any friend of Vita is a friend of mine.
Friends are. I would have to say, friends is a strong word. We are more or less acquaintances, except Fergus.
I would say that it's rare to see Vita having friends, so this pleases me quite a bit.
Well, I was kind of more or less his only friend. Poor guy. After his set of circumstances, he needed one. That's what I told Pal. He kind of pats you on the shoulder. Anyway,
You seem to age like fine wine.
Yes. Yes, it has. Anyway, and he kind of looks at your chest. Oh, you. The plate mail of the former chief.
Yes, I came across it in my travels.
Well, this may be a little bit awkward. I will still reward you, but Chief may see. I view you favorably. You are one of my best friends, Vita. Even if the village does not feel the same way. Listen, Vita. I will. How about this? Hold on. It kind of goes from to. Kind of rummages through the gold pieces. Gives you a large sack. Here, 5,000 gold pieces for the chief's armor.
Sure.
And
You seem like you'll need this gold more than I do.
Are you sure? That being
Tell
said,
you what.
I will have to report to the chief to the chief about this, and he may want to see you for questioning.
Questioning for what? I had done nothing wrong.
Well, it's
Look, we're not going to stick around much longer.
Yes, we are trying to get to the other side of the continent. I have no time to sightsee.
That may be true. It's just, well, I believe you. The village, on the other hand, does not.
Well, the village can deal with it. Let's hurry up and get this part
you
done
know
so we
The
can.
why?
village's
Listen,
the village's views are none of my concern.
It will be.
besides-
You want to make mail? Fine.
If you plan on traveling here, it will be very much of your concerns.
I see this place is still a hellscape. Then I assume.
Yes, yes, it is. Unfortunately.
All right, fine. I'll go to the village, and and make sure that I'm on good terms with the chief. The last thing I want is being ambushed by my own kin. So I go ahead and take off the. I start disassembling start taking off the armor.
All right. All right then. I will send some escorts with you. Don't worry. Your safety will be guaranteed. I will tell you that much.
I would like some armor in return, though.
Oh yes. Of course. Guards.
yes, please get him a
Yes.
shirt.
Yes. Yes.
I have an undershirt on this.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing like.
Yes, General. Go get my friend some new scale mail. Yes, Chief. You should be fitted out pretty shortly with that.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah. So he kind of brings you back some scale mail.
All right, what's the armor class on that thing? 16.
16 plus your dex, or yeah. Yeah, and because with the shield, you have a shield is 18, so you're back at 18
Okay.
AC. Oh, plus 1 actually, so it's actually 19. So,
Yep.
All right, cool. So, you guys. So, why don't you rest here for the night, and we'll leave first thing tomorrow.
You're lucky I'm your friend. You're lucky I'm your friend. Otherwise, I wouldn't go out of my way for this.
Vita, you're lucky that I'm your friend. Any one of these generals would have brought you to the chief head in shackles. You know this.
If you think we'll come to the chief in chains, you'll be sorely mistaken.
Well, of course. We have taken precautions. We know what you are like, Vita. Make no mistake, it will not happen again.
Man.
So you guys sleep in like some spare barracks at the open bears. Vita, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Let's see. That's a 4.
Okay. You have visions of your nightmares. You going berserk. You see a lot of blood and gore, bodies on the floor, and you're just roaring in sheer anger. You can't really see what the bodies are, but you're not sure if it's you recollecting your past, or is this a warning for the future? Okay. So with that, new day comes, and you all start traveling southward.
Okay.
So, let me get out the other map for this. Okay. So you guys are taking a slightly off-beaten path. Not necessarily off the path, but you do go through... So you kind of walk past and you see the ruins of an old village. Vita, you recognize this place. This is where Ukrata used to be. Before they moved the village. I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Where's this map at? I'm trying to see. Oh, there it is.
So see that abandoned.
Yep. That is an 18.
18. You don't know why, but you feel a lot more angry these nowadays. And you just felt on the tip of just going absolutely berserk. I'm not sure why though. You shrug it off. But you're a little bit more angry for whatever reason. So, with that, it's gonna take you, I would say,
There, Mark?
yeah, no, I'm counting. It'll take you about 4 days to get you back to Ukurota. To the other,
Okay.
the new Ukurota. Anything anybody wants to do during those 4 days. I'm just gonna get it out of the way right now.
I'm gonna go ahead and let Gambin take control of the horses.
Yeah.
And just kind of be by myself.
All right. Yeah.
Pretty much just gonna
Yeah. Yeah. This is
go along with the flow at this point.
Yeah. So I'm opening for some role play here. So if there's something that you wanna think of or something that kind of scratching.
Hey, Fergus.
Already noticed that I'm more agitated than usual.
Yeah, you do actually. You do actually seem a little bit more agitated than usual.
Hey, Fergus.
I'm listening.
Is it just me, or do you get a bad feeling about this whole thing too?
I've had a bad feeling. Vita never talked much about his past, and if there's one thing I did know, he doesn't have much in the way of friends of his own kind. I'd say we might be walking into a trap here.
That's what I'm thinking too. Oh well,
And,
I'll make sure we get out of here.
Rafiki hears this. It's like, you asking about Vito? You know you can ask me. I was his only friend, you know.
No, it's not really that.
Listen, this is no offense to you, sir, but as long as I've known him, which is most of my life, it's not like I know many other Loxodons. To me, that says a lot.
Well, Vito was always kind of a loner. He didn't have a lot of friends. How much do you really know of the Loxodon you know of Vita?
I know he was a soldier. I know he has many stories, and I know he fought in the Crusades.
Do you know why he was lonely during my time at Threat?
I can't say I much asked. I was too enraptured with the idea of being a hero, I suppose.
Kind of looks over to make sure Vita's not listening. You see, Vita lost his parents at a very young age. Lost into the war that we've been fighting for here for centuries here. Not the Gear War, but this whole savannah. Part of me thinks that he still hasn't got over the trauma. Despite him living for such a long time. I was really the only one. You see, we Loxodoni here, at least in our tribe, we tend to look out for one another. Because we have to. Unfortunately, there wasn't a whole lot of people looking out for Vita. Ever since his parents.
I'll tell you what I know of Vita. he certainly took your. If what you say is true, he certainly took your tribe's experience to heart. He looked over after our family as much as he could after the Crusades. I'm indebted to him for that.
Hmm.
So, if you have to ask me who I would trust at the end of the day, it would be him over you. Please don't take offense to that.
I take no offense to that. After all, we only just met a couple days ago. I do not blame you. However, as we go into this village, are you still willing to trust Vita, even if you find some dark secrets with him?
Suppose I have to. He is family, after all.
Well, as long as I hear that, I give you full my trust. I don't know why, but I feel like I can trust you with Vita. Vita has spent his whole life trying to take care of others, but sometimes he does not know how to take care of himself. And
I could see that. By the way, I will be right back. You guys can keep going. I just gotta change my clothes around laundry. So give me one. I'll be back.
All right. So, if you don't mind me asking, what brings you to this part of the savannah?
We were on a trip out to the west, where essentially some replacement bodyguards for our gnome friend there just happened to be passing through when stopped by your guards, and they recognized Vita.
Another Karmas merchant, yes?
I believe so. I wasn't too interested in what they were doing, just as long as we were getting to where we needed to go.
That is completely fair. I apologize for the detour. It's just, that plate mail is very valuable.
I understand. It sounds like it was worth more to you than you could possibly pay in gold, after all.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm fairly certain Vita wouldn't even care about the gold payment.
That's classic Vita. Never wanted anybody's handouts. Although I am nervous about the chief meeting. The chief is not particularly... doesn't like him very much. I'll leave it at that.
Well, you did say the armor went missing a couple of weeks ago. If nothing else, I could provide an alibi for Vita in that case, I believe. When exactly did it go missing?
About a week ago.
Well, that's simple. I was with him the entire time. We were near New York together. And just real quick, just so I have chronology set up, there was at no point in which, like, he was unaccounted for or anything. There's no way.
Yeah, there's no way. It's just. I'll tell you this. It's not much of an alibi. It's more of a biased hatred towards Vita.
Yeah.
So, you guys make your way into the village of Ukarta. And you see a lot of Vita's kind, man. You see a lot of Loxodon. You see children playing, laughing. It almost looks like there's not a war going on. There's a few more guards posted here. Like, you see residential tents scattered throughout the town and whatnot. But there is a clear path to like a town square or whatever, whatever the substitution calls for it. There's a little bit of a town square. You see some merchants, like some services, like some hides, tanning. There appears like some magical smoke coming from a tent. You assume there's some kind of sorceress or whatever. And you see kind of a bigger tent up above you. Rafiki kind of brings you towards him. All right, here we are. So, I'd be willing to help you because you lot seem like a fine bunch, and of course, any friend of Vita is a friend of mine. So, shall we go in?
I guess you can. No, they don't need to come in. This is my business.
Okay.
So I guess make yourself comfortable.
Just come out with your head still on your shoulders.
I promise you. I promise. Once we clear things up with the chieftain, we'll be on. And since I'm here, I want to run some errands, and then we'll be on our way.
Okay. So you so you kind of go into the tent with Rafiki. You see the chieftains kind of pacing back and forth. He says, and you recognize, of course, and he's the chief. He says, Rafiki, you. And he stops in place. What is he doing here? Well, that's the thing, Chief. Vita here found the plate armor of the former chief, your father, and he so graciously gave it back to us. And that is not my concern. Did you what? Why are you here? Why have you returned to the Savannah, Vita?
Didn't come here by choice. I'm just returning your armor plate, and I will be on my way.
Did you? Where were you a week ago?
Where was I a week ago? In Neon, New York.
I just find it very suspicious that you come here once a week ago. Is this true? Is this true, Rafiki? I mean, yeah, I believe him. Did you travel with anybody else?
I did.
Bring them in.
traveled.
What are you waiting for? Go! Or I have your head!
Do not rope them into our personal business.
This is not a matter of personal business. This is the chief, the plate of the former chief here. This is a sacred item. If you were involved, I want all parties involved with you.
Turning the plate. What more do you want from me?
Did you? I'll get to the point. Did you steal it? I do not believe you.
Fine. You want an eyewitness? Well, you rope into this trials in this conflict of war. I will see to it that there will be repercussions.
Oh,
I go ahead.
You want to talk about repercussions? How about your repercussions?
It was centuries ago. I'm pretty sure when everything all
And yet
all
I
that
still
was
smell the blood of our people. That abandoned village you saw there. You probably passed by it.
I didn't pass by the abandoned village. I was going to make my way there to pay respects.
Oh, of course you tried to pay respects. You don't deserve to pay respect to the dead. After all, you are the one who sent them there.
Look, I have no time to have a shouting match with you. I have your armor. It was stolen by bandits. I so happened to be in the area, wiping them out, and I've recovered the plate.
That will be my judgment alone. Bring whoever has been involved with you, and I will make a decision from there.
I go ahead and call the rest of the party to come in.
All right. So Vita calls you.
Actually called Fergus, Eisen, and Jotish in.
Okay. So you hear Jotish, Fergus, and Eisen. Vita asks you to come into the tent. What do you do?
I'll walk in.
I stand at attention to the chief and just, sir, give him respectful.
Who are you?
My name is Fergus Strummer. I was a soldier soldier within the army. I have gone on my own path as a bounty hunter, and I'm godson to Vita Amani here.
Godson.
That is correct.
A monster like you has a godson?
So I was actually right. Just somebody deciding to want to yell the entire time. Does your judgment even matter?
Only suggest you hold your tongue. It is not your place. Please.
It's not yours either. Let's just leave.
Tell me, you will not leave until I say you leave.
And who's gonna stop me?
He snaps his fingers, and you see dozens of well-armed Loxodon guard.
Cool. I pull out both scimitars and light them both up.
Jonas, stand down.
Your dish.
I do not listen to anyone. We are not guilty. We haven't been.
I go ahead and
It is not my fault that whatever happened to you in the past, that these people want to look at us like criminals.
I go over to Jotish and kind of put my hand on her shoulder. Please. I don't want to wrap you up in my mistakes.
Oh, and let me tell you. He
I'm
has
not
done
trying.
them. Tell me, how much of the man you know as Vita? How well do you actually know him?
Chief, allow me to say this. And Fergus steps forward here, quite confident in himself. I do not know what sins Vita has committed, and frankly, I do not care. My entire life, he has raised me to be the man I am today. I wish to be nothing more than a hero to every single being on this planet.
He just cackles. Vita, a hero?
Listen,
He is
I
a
do not-
berserker, a monster. He is.
the only monster I see is you, casting doubt and suspicion on someone who you have no proof on. Now, if you want, ask me for the truth. We have been in New York the entire week. We all have the alibi for Vita. I do not give a damn what you may think of him or what past experiences you may have with him, but he is innocent of this crime. Now, if you truly are not a savage and as civilized as you claim you are, you know for a fact that we are innocent and you will let us be and move on our way. We have no further business here. You are simply wasting everyone's time for your petty grudge. Grow up.
Make a
I
persuasion.
have my alibi.
Make a persuasion check, Fergus.
Even with
Persuasion.
advantage, I kind of I gesture so. Yeah. Are you happy?
I mean, you didn't make an argument, so it's a straight roll.
All right. Natural fucking 20.
Let's fucking go.
So that's a 22.
All right. He kind of eyes you a bit.
Man, I'm on fire tonight. Holy shit.
Yeah, holy shit.
Kind of looks at you. Eyes the rest of you all very slowly.
What's
Well.
it gonna be, Chief?
Perhaps I misjudge you. Although, my advice to all of you. My advice is be wary of your friend. The man you know as Vita. He is not much of a hero as you might think. That abandoned village you may have passed. I don't know if you passed by an abandoned village. I'll tell you this. There is a reason why he is known as the Berserker of the Savannah.
You do those something. But I do have a condition.
What is your condition?
No one from this tribe, this village who lays a hand on my caravan as we travel.
I can guarantee your safety for your caravan. However, I cannot guarantee your safety from the rocks.
I do not expect safety from him.
Just do realize you are entering a war zone.
I'm well aware.
Very well. He snaps his fingers. The guards stand down. You are free to go.
Thank you,
I
sir.
Damn straight we are. I just march out, giving everyone dirty looks as I'm going by.
I do not like that one.
She is hard-headed, strong, maybe foolhardy.
That
Let's
may...
go. Let's go, Fergus. We have nothing more to discuss with you.
I will give you on the condition. Vita, just promise me that one the one who is that carries demon blood in his veins. Keep her in line. Especially in your own tribesmen. Can you at least do that? If she
Do whatever I can.
if she lays a finger on my soldiers, on my men, I will have your head.
Not hers. Why am I
All of
responsible
yours.
for her? Fine. I'll make sure that she's on good behavior.
Very well. Then you may leave. I get that out of my sight.
I go ahead and leave. I definitely move ahead.
All right.
I sir, and I nod and I leave.
Okay.
Fucking jackass. No.
now,
Oh, who do you think the brat think he is? Just because.
he's Vita, please forgive him. The war effort is everyone's on high edge because of the war.
We're always on high end. This war has been. All the tribes have been fighting since as long as I remember. You have
Well-
made no progress.
Oh
No
no, that's the thing though. The Baxi here, we have reached a neutral agreement with them. They are not part of the war effort anymore. In fact,
They are alliances. Are they allies?
you could say that in a way. They give us intel. However, the
Or is it
Roxxon-
more of a non-aggression pact?
It's an alliance. It's an alliance. For the sake of the world effort, it was begrudging, but the rocks have been acting odd in a sense.
What do you mean?
Call me crazy, but some of them have a weird eye, so to speak, and they seem to have this power where just in this, when they're in a corner, they seem to be stronger. It's not like a desperation thing. It seems borrowed, so to speak. But
So,
I will not. But it is up to you. I am not. Unlike the chief here, I asked to you. I only wish for your safety, Vita. If you do not want to get, just be careful of the rocks. They have been really nasty in recent years.
be careful. Your war efforts against the Roxxon do not concern me anymore. The tribe's war efforts are of no concern for me. I tried to give up the life of fighting.
Very well.
I am trying to give up the path of violence.
I know you are. Just promise me this, Vita. Take care of yourself once in a while.
I've lived long enough. I've lived long enough.
No. You are not listening to me. I mean, take care of yourself. When's the last time you've done anything for yourself? For your own satisfaction?
My entire travels were for myself.
And yet you were here taking care of this party or this merchant?
I do it to, I guess you could say that's part of my calling. I don't help them. Yes, I help them for their sake, but I also do it for mine.
I understand.
I would help these people anyway.
Would you consider getting this blessing from the shaman? Maybe he can help. Even if it's just a simple prayer.
I'll think about it. And I go ahead and walk away.
I heard he tells the future, you know. Alright, so you kind of walk away. Now, the chief didn't kind of expect, like, explicitly tell you to get out, like, right away. So you have some time to explore the village if you want.
How far is the abandoned village away?
It's about a couple days travel.
Okay.
3 more days, so.
Gabin?
Yeah, yes? Hello? Yes?
Can I make a request for our travel?
Oh, of course.
If we go north of here, this village, there's a stop I want to make.
Oh, of course. Yes.
It's on the way.
Yeah, yes.
It's on the.
Oh, if it's on the way, then yes. If it's on the way, yeah, sure. We can make a quick pit stop. I don't see why not.
Look, I'm just gonna the entire time, like you'll just hear Joseph. I could have taken all of them. Doesn't matter. I would have taken every single one of them. They couldn't have stopped me. But I'm just going on like this like angry rant, like to herself as this entire time as anybody's talking.
Yeah.
I go ahead and as I kind of overhear it and be like, to be completely honest with you, me, and Fergus, we would have been able to wipe the floor with all of them.
That's what I thought.
I'm going over to check Eisen, and well, Eisen was with us, but I'm also going over to
Yeah.
I'm also going over to check with Renner and like just make
Alright,
sure
so
she's
Renner,
in
you
on
see
the loop and
everybody,
such too.
Kind of exit out of the tent, whatnot. Do you want to do anything? Like anything actionable?
She's muted. Is she? No.
Renner?
No, I'm just taking it all in.
Alright. You did overhear that Rafiki about a shaman who can apparently tell your fortune. So, I mean, what is everybody doing?
I guess at this point, what time of day is it?
It's around like, I would say it's around noon. You could probably make some headway if you left now. Although Rafiki seemed pretty apparent that you go visit someone at least for a prayer or two.
I'll go ahead and humor Rafiki's witch and go see the shaman. Hey, you all want to see the shaman? It'd be a lot easier if you all come with me, because most of the village here hates my guts.
I'll go see a shaman.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So you walk into this single kind of hut tent, and you see this brown loxodati adorned with paint, and 2 long eye scars here. He's just sitting there. He looks like he's meditating. Kind of looks up. His eyes don't open. Visitors. How may I help you?
I guess. Look, I only came here to tickle Rafik's funny bone. I don't really. I should.
Vita, is that you? I'm sorry, I'm a bit blind.
Yeah, I could see that. I know you've been blind.
Rafiki has been. Yes. Would you like a fortune? Maybe glimpse into your future.
I really don't want to. But this is more for anyone else in here in my room. This is anyone want to get the fortune read? I'm not interested.
Nah, I'm okay.
I'd prefer to carve my own path.
Aizen?
Renner?
Since we're here, why not? Let's go.
Alright, Renner, so you walk up
I
to...
have nothing to be afraid of.
Alright, so Renner, you walk up and he kind of places his hands on your face, kind of feels you. Ah, a half-orc. And he kind of places his 2 fingers on your forehead. Please close your eyes for me. I must feel your energy flowing within me.
Comply.
Yeah, so you close your eyes and kind of feel like this some sort of faint magical energy, like he's pulling some memories of past, and he's slowly transferring to his brain. It's like, ah, yes, you are a prodigy, very good at what you do. Although if you mean well. However, there will be trials ahead of you. You will head to a very faint forest. An old man will be there waiting for you. There you will be your abilities will be tested. Your mentality and fortitude will be pushed to the absolute limit. Wait, there's more. Somewhere along your adventures, you will have to make a very difficult choice between friends and family. That's
Is
all
there
I
anything
see.
else you see?
Yeah. That's all I see.
Well, thank you for your sage words of advice and wisdom.
No problem, my child.
I like jump and interrupt, and it's like, ooh, do me next.
Yeah.
Very well. Come forward. I cannot see you. I must touch your face so I can actually know who you are. So you approach him?
I let him touch me.
Alright, so yes, human folk. Alright, close your eyes for me, child. And so you feel the very same sensation that Renor felt, some memories being pulled through, being transferred to him as well. What you lack in strength, you lack in you compensate for knowledge. What's this? An archfey? I see you signing a contract with him. These magical being lends you his powers. Although you seem to be lost in the ways of where you are going. You seem to have no real destination. Your pet in this patron, he is not who you think he is. He seems to be using you for his own means. What those means, I do not know. But there will come a point that you may have confront him, and he may not be entirely truthful.
You said that you saw the Archfey and me signing a contract.
Yes, that is correct, my child.
Were there any like unique physical features of the Arch?
He kind of recollects. He has scratches on his wings. I know that much.
Scratches?
Yes. Very frail figures.
Hmm.
He seemed to be wounded, like he has been recovering for some time now.
Hmm. The Archfey has only ever talked as a voice. But the more I learn about the Archfey, I feel like it might actually need me.
Hmm.
But there's really no point in me trying to figure that out with the little information.
That is up to you to decide. I am just a mere shaman who guides people into the right direction. I don't.
Thank you, Shaman.
You're welcome, my child. Now, as you may know, I do not. These are not decide your destiny type deal. They are merely visions I have based on the information I gained from your memories. They may help you in terms of. They may help you find goals, your direction in life, and what you may expect in the future. That being said, are you sure, Peter, you don't want any information?
No. I lived long enough in my life to know that I've seen a lot, and at this point, nothing counts. I will always be surprised by anything. I'd rather I'd rather face my confrontations when I get to them. I don't need a vision to help me confront them. If I'm not ready to confront the trials that await from me, then I was simply not ready in the first place.
That is completely fair. I will tell you this though. Just from the very aura you project to me, Vita. At some point, you must confront this other side of you. I see a vision that either you suppress it completely or embrace it to help you find your true purpose in life. You are not strong enough to confront him quite yet. But when you are, I suggest you go. I suggest you go to Tafakiri Lake.
Smell that?
TAFAKARI.
Okay. Lake?
Yeah, lake.
Tafakali Lake? Alright.
There you will find a temple where people see the true self or any other alternate sides of him. When you are ready, go to that temple. The answer to defuse or possibly embrace this berserker lies within that temple.
I see.
Aye. But now I must rest. I am old. This sort of fortune telling gets draining for me, even my age. And you all notice, like, this dude's fucking ancient. Like, he's older than Vita. You can probably tell. Ugh.
So, are we gonna go ahead and start traveling then?
All right.
Yes. I guess I will have to visit Tapakali Lake at a later date.
Hmm. Do I know anything about that lake?
Make a general intelligence check.
This intelligence?
Yeah.
No problem.
Actually, make a history. Yeah, do history.
Okay. Well, I'll keep the 11, but let me see what that means first, real quick. 3. So that's a 16.
You know that it's a self-reflection. It's a rite passage. You've heard of legends of some of the Loxodani. It's kind of a rite of passage deal where they swim across Tafakiri Lake and there is a temple, and they do in fact fight themselves, which is really weird. You're not really sure what the implications of that are. Maybe a doppelganger, you don't know. Oh, it all seems weird. Probably you kind of wrote it out as like voodoo mumbo jumbo or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, that's what you know of that lake.
Cool.
All right. So with that, it takes you about. I would say another 5 days because you're all taking the road here. That's
No, I want to go straight north to the
okay. So you're
abandoned
going
village.
okay. So it'll take you about 3 or 4 days off the off-beaten path here. So you guys see a ruins of an abandoned village. So what exactly are you here for?
Don't worry, just paying respects. And I go ahead and enter the abandoned village.
Okay. So you enter the village. What do?
Who else is going with me?
I would.
All right. So Joe just follows. Who else is going into this
It's an-
abandoned village?
It's.
I'll go.
All right.
I'll go.
All right. So everybody is going. Okay.
Yep.
I will stay here with the cargo. I don't want to leave this alone. They say it's a war zone. They say it's a war zone, and I don't. You guys go ahead.
We'll be here for a few minutes and come right back.
Okay. So as you walk into this abandoned village, there's just lots of debris, snapped tents, all the other, and you see kind of like in the middle of all this, it kind of had a similar structure to what of this village you just saw. It's kind of collapsed there, and you do
Back to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, and you see like right where like the general's tent would be. There's a marked grave there. Kind of you see, just like a bunch of sticks. It's a very out like middle of nowhere grave, but somebody put some effort into it.
I go ahead and walk over to the grave.
Okay. So you walk over to the grave.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I recognize what these graves are for.
Yeah. You see these graves are your brother and sister.
I go ahead and take a kneel. I have some incense. I burn some incense.
Okay.
And make a silent prayer.
Okay. So you pray to Athena, hoping their souls know peace.
And I just stay there for a few minutes.
Okay. What everyone else is doing?
I would just be looking around, make sure that it is in fact safe.
All right. Make a perception check.
Cool. Oh, apparently I'm really distracted because I rolled a 4.
Yeah. Man, this between Painbrook and this abandoned village, this whole thing gives you the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
And you're just like kind of standing there awkwardly, kind of just kicking the dirt. So, you're bored as hell.
Yep.
Anybody else doing anything? Nothing at all.
I guess not.
Okay.
Alright, I finish up. Once I finish up my rights, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Let's go.
All right. So, you kind of walk back. Nothing happens. You go back to the cart. You travel a bit north now, so we are back into the north. I would say,
Travel west.
yeah. Okay. So at this point, takes about a couple days. V9, I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
That's a 21.
Okay. So no dreams this time. You get a full night's rest. So,
Excuse me.
so yeah. All right. So
Anyone want to swap during that during those days of travel? I'll offer to anyone want to swap carts with me just for the sake of the sake of change of pace.
Sure. Well, does the other cart hold his weight?
yeah, the cart can hold its weight.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, so you swap carts. So couple days. So I would say at this point, probably around a week has already passed.
Okay.
So you all get to this fork into the road. One goes south, the other one goes north. What do you do?
Are you talking about the northern area?
Yeah, the northern area. Here.
See one that's going west and one going east.
Yeah.
Which map are we looking at? Yeah.
The Savannah Northern.
Okay.
Okay.
Well-
We'll go west.
Yeah. No reason to go back from whence we came.
Okay. So you go west. Couple hours pass as long as you travel. Everyone make a perception check for me.
That is a 21.
20. Not for 20.
15? I'm sorry, 17.
I got a 19.
7.
Okay. All right. So everybody sees this. No reason to hide it. You hear sounds of combat, and as you travel along, you see several Loxodon corpses, and you see a one Loxodon running towards you, and he says, "Please, somebody." And he's very wounded. The rocks.
Over to him and put in like 5 points of lay of hands on him.
Okay, so the wound starts to seal up.
Just to stop the bleeding.
Please.
What happened?
We were ambushed. We were scouting. We were scouting the end. We were scouting the enemy, and for whatever reason, they were ready for us. And all of a sudden, they had summons and these really mean warriors. Their chest started to glow for whatever reason, and
Look. Order your men to fall back. Get out.
that's the thing. And then you just see an arrow strike. and you see an arrow strike his neck, and he falls dead.
I'm gonna look around. Are they like close by?
Make a perception check.
I'm also looking.
15.
I'm also looking where the arrow shot, since I just saw it go right through the dude's head.
You kind of figured it was behind you, and you see a Rock's warrior. All right, what did you roll, Jonas?
I rolled the 15.
Okay, so looking around, you several notice large hulking figures into the air. They're not quite Loxodon. They look like rhinos.
Huh.
Ah, rock.
So now it's like
How far away are they?
they're about like 30 feet away from you.
30 feet.
30, like 30 feet's really short.
I mean, there's some tall grass there. They try to ambush.
What the hell?
And it's like
I bring.
and
I
then
bring.
you hear one of the rocks say, "Another Loxodon. You must be with the tribe. They must have hired mercenaries. Kill them all!"
Well, they never promised our safety from these guys. I pull up the cart to cover our employer's cart.
Oh God, not again!
Just take cover. We'll take care of this right away.
Yeah, let's just. I knew this was gonna happen. Ugh.
We knew we were getting into a war zone.
All right, let's. I didn't want to get involved in this, but you left me no choice.
I mean, you guys are like, alrighty. With that in mind, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Cool.
Okay.
Real quick, we are about 15 minutes
Yeah,
from
we are
ending.
about 15 minutes. It'd probably be best to cut
Yeah,
it short
so
here.
As
Do you
you,
wanna-
you see eight warriors and 2 shamans pop out of the woodwork. So with that, we'll close the curtain as the party enters. It's about to get, despite the Rock kind of making a very, very rash judgment. They find themselves right in the middle of a war zone. And such. They find themselves tied.
More like a skirmish at this point.
Yeah, they find themselves in a skirmish with the enemy. So with that, we will close the curtains. Will Vita and the others get eventually roped into the war, or will they continue their journey westwards with no casualties? Find out next time on Goblins and Gears.